said I was going to fix that yesterday. Hi, everybody. How are you today? I don't know where Perry is. We're going to get started. He knows what time the show starts, so I don't know. I heard him on the phone. I don't know what he doing. I don't know what he doing. But anyway, so we got a pretty good show planned for you today. We're going to talk about Oprah Winfrey and MoNique. I'm sure you guys heard all about it. It's a hot Perry.
Look, I'm sorry. Hey, am I late? Am I late?
You are. You know you're late. I ain't
Look,
messing with you
honey,
today, Perry.
I ain't messing with you neither.
Don't. Go ahead.
Hey, no, check this out. Now, for real. Some people might hate her, but I got to have love for the girl. I'm on Tasha K Live, and she's talking about this cursing pastor, right? I sent you to the link of the pastor and his wife cursing each other out, right? Tasha interviewed the guy, and he ended up cursing her out. That shit is funny. I'm telling you, Sharrell. I mean, for people, some people might not like her, but I subscribe to her channel, and that shit is good. You might want to check it out. It's good.
Go to her channel?
Well, no. We ain't gonna use what she did on her channel. I'm just telling you why I like her channel. That shit is funny. She interviewed the guy. I sent you the link of the cursing pastor getting cursed out by his wife. Okay. They should call it the pastor cursing wife, because she cursed him out. I sent you a link.
Okay. I think I heard something about this. You're saying that this guy was on live and him and his wife got to argue. I remember the cursing pastor. He looks different. I'm gonna put it up in a minute. And then they went over to Tasha K show.
No, Tasha. Okay, so this happened maybe a day or two ago, right? The stuff that's out there, the link I sent you.
All right.
But Tasha K interviewed him.
All right, let me play it.
And he ended up cursing her out.
Okay, so this is the argument between the pastor and his wife in their live?
Yeah.
Have you seen it?
Yeah, I just part of it. Yeah.
Is it bad?
It's sort of bad. Bad.
All right, you guys, we'll get to ours in a minute. Hopefully, this is less than 5 minutes. Let's see what he's talking about.
Wow. That's it.
Do what?
What you implying?
I'm implying that you stole my goddamn money.
What the fuck? I need to steal your motherfucking money. If you gonna tell it out. I wasn't even in motherfucking home last night. I ain't been at home all motherfucking week. So you wanna talk about it? Let's talk about it. Cause see, I'm about sick of you with your indirect ass host and shit. So you really want to talk about it?
Look, get out of my
seat. No, I ain't gotta get no motherfucking where.
Okay, stop. Wait. What are you saying, that this is a pastor getting cussed out live, huh?
They call him the cursing pastor. He's supposed to
remember
curse all
him.
the time besides in church.
Well, why is she cussing him out live?
Well,
and
it sounds like he's doing a live, and he sounds like he said somebody took his money or something, or stealing from him. Maybe she got took offense to it.
Everybody in the chat must have seen this. They're saying that he deserved it. Okay, let me listen to it. Okay, I guess they're just arguing. And does she know he's live?
I don't think she give a damn.
It says love from the DMV. Content is 100% always. Your mouth is worse than mine. Let me hear. Okay, all right. Let me go back. This is a mess. All right.
That's why I'm late. I'm sorry.
Okay, no, it's okay. Let me play it.
You want to talk your shit? Tell them everything. See what you get ready to do? You gonna stop playing with me. See, you want to make your motherfucking post, indirect ass post and shit.
So you
tell them everything. What the fuck do you need to go in your car for? First of all, I work every fucking day. Let's get that straight. First of all, you lose shit all the fucking time, including your motherfucking mind. Let's be real, okay?
I lost my mind when I married you.
Oh, really?
Yeah. All right.
It's cool. Now don't go to no commercial break because you can be a badass wolf. Don't go to no commercial break because y'all been letting your ass just come up here and say what the fuck you want to say. I ain't been saying shit. You know what I'm saying? Out of 9 fucking years, I ain't never had to take no fucking money from you, and they gotta start now. Please understand
my money just walks away.
Really? You ain't got no motherfucking money.
Do what?
You ain't got no motherfucking money.
Oh, okay.
Now, if you want proof, let's put it out there. They did the shit public record, so you better stop playing with me. God damn it. Stop making motherfuckers like I'm stealing your money. It ain't but 2 motherfuckers in this goddamn house, and that's me and you. When you go indirect, I'ma go indirect. You wanna go live? We can go motherfucking live. Cause what you ain't gonna, I don't need your fucking money. I'm gonna wait until you ain't got shit to steal from you.
Okay.
You ain't got shit.
Okay.
So what you talking about?
But you
So what you talking about?
driving my goddamn car.
Bitch, you wrecked my motherfucking truck. You couldn't even get a vehicle. I signed for that motherfucking Dodge your ass was riding in. You didn't have motherfucking insurance. You towed that motherfucking truck out and wouldn't pay for it. You motherfucking right. I'm driving that goddamn Cadillac. You fucked my shit up. But I'ma drive that bitch till the wheels come out there. What the fuck? You gonna put me out of it?
No.
You gonna put me out of it? Keep talking. Cause I got all motherfucking night. Keep talking. You wanna go live at them? You wanna fuck around with every motherfucking body? Keep fucking playing. I got time tonight. I got motherfucking time.
That's all you got this time.
Oh my God.
You damn right. Dog.
Harry. Is that what?
I mean, could you imagine what's going on in that damn church?
He's a preacher?
Yes.
And she's talking like, and that's his wife?
Yeah.
And they cussing like that?
They roll in to the parking lot to the church with no insurance. They walk in gangster.
That is embarrassing. That is embarrassing. And it's 6 minutes. I only played just a couple minutes. That's insane. Okay, so how does Tasha K get in this?
Well, okay. This came out about a day or two ago, right?
Okay.
But Tasha gave him a chance to respond to what happened. And he had some other things going on, but you go to Tasha K for that to watch it, right? But so basically Tasha was just interviewing him.
Uh-huh.
And then I guess his wife didn't let him curse enough. Then he took advantage and just said, hell, he gonna curse Tasha out.
He cussed Tasha out for what?
Cursed her out, yeah.
Like joking around or bad at her?
I ain't playing with you. No, cursed her out.
Oh my God.
Do you think he was playing with his wife last night? Or night before? He cursed her out. And she took it and laughed. And then she had to straighten him out a couple times.
Okay, I don't want to say her content.
Right.
Just tell me one thing that he said and that's it.
He said, I told your motherfucking monkey ass I ain't gonna be talking about this shit.
Oh my God. Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I checked him, but that's it. I'm not gonna drop her video. You know what I'm saying? That's her thing.
I don't know what to say. All right, maybe if we have time, we'll finish.
When they pass that collection plate around in that church, you better not forget to put no cash in that motherfucker. You getting cursed the hell out.
She's cussing him out. She's calling him your monkey A child. Perry. Why didn't you tell me what you was watching before you came over here?
Well, I think when you called me when I was downstairs, you was bothering me.
All right, you guys. Someone says I got to hear it. All right, well, let me do my plan content, and then I'll play it at the end because we only heard 2 minutes. The whole thing is 6 minutes, and
he's supposed to be the cursing pastor.
What kind of pastor cusses?
The cursing pastor wife didn't give him.
But he looked embarrassed. So
she said she gonna run the wheels off that motherfucker.
Oh my God, YouTube is a mess. I mean,
those my kind of people. Those use my kind of words. I like that. I'll feel right at home.
Okay, well, let me finish my stuff because we're already 10 minutes into this. That was crazy. That was crazy. I'm gonna play it, you guys, again. Let me do my scheduled stuff, which is not as good as that. All right, so today we're gonna talk about what did I do with it? Dan Schneider, the guy from the documentary on called On the Set. He's suing Netflix because he said that the documentary looked bad. You made yourself look bad. How does the documentary make you look bad? We're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about Oprah and MoNique. They still going at it. And I'm gonna say MoNique is winning. MoNique is winning. We're also gonna talk about Tyrese crying again, y'all. I can't. Back in the 90s, I think it was the 90s or early 2000s, Tyrese came on He was a nice looking, dark skinned young man. Okay. And I just thought he was the cutest thing. Something's wrong with Tyrese. I think he's on drugs. What's wrong? He's crying all the time. He goes on social media cussing people out. He's acting strung out.
Or is he going broke?
He could be.
No. I mean, I'm not gonna say the drug words. Because sometimes going broke might bring tears to your eyes. I don't know.
And then we're gonna talk about Oprah, Benzino. What is wrong with? Let's do a Benzino first. Something's wrong with Tyrese and Benzino. Are these two friends? I think they're friends, right?
Well,
Benzino
obviously,
and Tyrese.
he got a hashtag saying "Free R. Kelly."
Yeah. Okay. So Benzino says that R. Kelly that took advantage of a lot of women, basically had an sex cult going on where they did it all day and they got locked in their rooms and they had to knock when they wanted to go to the restroom and he wouldn't feed them, all kinds of stuff. These were all very young children, no, young women. And then we've seen the video with peeing on people, and I think he is where he is. But all of a sudden, Benzino comes out. Something's wrong with Benzino and thinks that R. Kelly should be giving a second chance. I'm not playing, y'all. Perry, what is wrong with Benzino?
Look, I don't know. Maybe that's his friend, and he just.
I don't care if you're my friend. It's not okay to support.
I can't tell you why that man said that shit. I'm just saying, but I think he probably look around and saying, "Hey, I'm hearing about other people doing worse, and they free." I don't know where he's coming up with this.
He's a big old weirdo. You guys take a listen to what Benzino said.
You should give R. Kelly a second chance.
Everybody deserves a second chance. But I know that Elvis, a lot of them were 14, 15. I know Nick with young girls, to keep it 100, right? I'm not into that. Again, the legal age is 16 years old. So does that make it right if it does it? Yes or no? To everybody on the table.
Absolutely
does that make it right?
No.
If it's legal, does it make it right if it dates a 16-year-old?
Makes it very wrong. I don't agree.
No, it's gross.
All right. So, but it's legal in America.
Right.
So why the is R. Kelly doing all this time? And because you know why? Because they're 14 and 2 years younger. But you don't think that the ones that you don't think that the people who cleared it for 16 years old didn't know that they're with 13 and 14s too.
Right.
Like, even to make a age that young to be the law, you already know they're going under that.
Right.
I'm not condoning Nick with little girls. It's sick.
Right.
All right. It's sick.
I agree.
But I don't think R. Kelly should rot.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Oh my God. Something is seriously wrong. I'm gonna get to love my kids. This is interesting, but I already started on Benzino. Something's wrong with Benzino. He's acting like, you could legally sleep with a 16-year-old, and and 16-year-old, they probably doing with 13, 14. No, something's wrong with you. Something is seriously wrong with Benzino to even say some sick shit like that. What is?
I don't know. I mean, do he got any pending cases coming up? I don't know. Because sometimes when people feel like, hey, we need to free everybody who did what I did. I don't know why he's saying that, besides maybe that's his friend, or he see other people who could have, in his mind, done worse and walking free. I really don't know. But when he gonna come out here and say, should it be okay? Should it be okay if they were 16, maybe a year or two younger?
That's insane.
Telling me no. That shit ain't right. No matter how you look at it. So if you do the crime, you do the time, my brother. That's how I see it.
It's insane for him to even say that. Now, love my kids. I'm going to get back to you in a second. I need to put up some stuff from Benzino. His daughter came out embarrassed as hell, and I would be embarrassed too. I don't know why this man would say something like that. Benzino's in his 50s, and he knows better. I don't get it. You're strange. I would be embarrassed too if I was your daughter. He says, this is what his daughter, Coyle Ray, came out and said. I want everybody to know I want nothing to do with anything my father has going on. I haven't spoken to him in over a year, and I don't condone or respect any of them interviews he got going on. We know what she's talking about. I don't respect his decisions, and I really want nothing to do with him. Please don't even think of me when you see him. She had to do it. She had to do it. It wasn't just this one. She had to make it really clear. You cannot go around telling people it's okay to sleep with young girls. R. Kelly's in his damn 40s, and as long as they're 16, and then sometimes maybe 13 and 14.
Right.
Something's wrong with here.
And he
She
thinks
said
he should have a
sharing the
second
same
chance.
DNA and blood doesn't make us family. Loyalty, boundaries, respect, teaching, guidance, love, patience, encouragement makes us family. Keep away from people who try to get their lick back, please. No, I don't blame her. I don't blame her. Ooh, this was, she kept going. She said, I can't wait to have a kid one day. I can't wait to look her or him in the eye and tell them how much I love them. Listen, Coi Leray been saying that Benzino's been a bad dad since day one, and this is not helping. She had to do what she had to do. You cannot come out and tell anybody it's okay to sometimes sleep with a 14-year-old. What is wrong with you?
Well, I mean, because according to him, it's like, well, why do you think they made the rule 16? Because most of them going
Oh,
2
look at
years
that.
younger. And so technically it's okay to go down to 9 or 8. What, man, what kind of shit? I don't know where he was smoked, this morning before he said this,
Mm-hmm.
or if he's just that big of a diehard R. Kelly fan or friend.
Friend, because we already heard the tape of Whack 100 talking to R. Kelly. I bet you a lot of those famous people talk to R. Kelly behind our backs. They're not going to make it public like Benzino, but they just don't consider it a crime. And they're weirdos.
Maybe Benzino want him out, give him a second chance so he can go to one of his freak off. I don't know.
It's just disgusting. These Hollywood people are weird. And I'm done with Benzino. You don't say some shit like that and then expect us to not to pull away. I'm not. Something wrong with you? How do we know you haven't done that your damn self? Something is wrong with you. And you know how he does everything for attention? This is probably something that he believes in. Who would? And you have a daughter. Your daughter has to come out and disown you because you're saying stupid shit.
Mm-hmm.
You have a daughter. If it was your daughter, would it be okay if Coi sleeps with a 60? What should they say? 57-year-old man.
Yeah, I mean, basically, you saying if his daughter was at R. Kelly's house in one of those rooms, would he want him to have a second chance?
How could you listen to the court when they were in court, the things he said, and say that R. Kelly's okay? How could you listen to the documentary on Netflix and say that R. Kelly's okay? He was the first person I ever heard of peeing on people.
It's a fad now.
She said the same man that tried to scream on Bus to Bus about his adult daughter. Oh, what are you talking about? I can't. This is people in Hollywood are really weird. And anybody who worships celebrities, no, they don't tell you who they really are. A lot of them are about as phony as they can get. We're going to talk about Oprah Winfrey in a minute. Okay, they idolize these people that are weird as hell. Weird. Okay, I don't think I know anybody in real life that had a freak off.
Sharrell, I don't know about the Hollywood stuff. And you're saying that people, I mean, I'm starting to think maybe they don't really know who they are because they're too busy wanting to fit in and adapting to everything else that's going on in Hollywood, that they just react and don't really,
I mean, if you say so, Perry, you're
I'm
just
just saying
being
that,
nice to the guy because he's disgusting. And Hollywood is just full of weirdos. Let's move on to the next weirdo, okay? Because this man is weird. So, Love My Kids, she just said that she worked with Dan Schneider. That's what she said. Let me put this up here. This is going to be good. Okay, so we all seen the documentary on Hulu. No, I don't remember where I seen it. It might have been Netflix. It's called On the Set, in which they talk about a couple of Nickelodeon producers. Now, we all know that Nickelodeon is a child's network, right? And they were some of the guys were actually P-files. I hope I can say it that way. Were P-files. What Dan Schneider did was he would write nasty jokes for the kid network, like having stuff splash in their face, like it was sex acts. Okay. He thought this shit was funny to do this to children. They also said that he was very, very controlling over Amanda Bynes, even got in between her and him. I guess he was in a what they call that, sauna with her in a bikini, and you could just tell
At 12.
Say what?
At 12 years old.
At 12 years old.
Yeah.
Listen, it screams P-file. But Amanda never came out and said actually that he did anything to her. But look at her life. I'm not judging her. I'm just saying something happened to that baby. Something happened to Amanda Bynes. She doesn't talk about it. She buried herself in drugs, if you ask me, and she got it from Dan Schneider, who I think he was putting his hands on her. That's just my opinion. Okay, there's certain things grown men don't do with children, period. And plus her behavior. You know, some people, when that happens to you, it's the worst thing that can happen to you in life. They don't know how to handle it. And sometimes people don't come back from stuff like that. And I think Amanda Bynes is one of them. I feel my heart breaks every time I hear Amanda Bynes' story. I know the other day people were laughing at her. No, just she's acting out. And then you add drugs on top of that. And here comes this MFer right here, right? Now he wants to sue the Netflix and the people that did the lawsuit because it messed up his reputation. Nobody said anything in that documentary that messed up your reputation. They said what happened. And we, and the grown people can read into the parts that they left out. And you got a lot of nerve, pedo. You got a lot of nerve worried about your damn reputation when you are messing up children for life.
But
there was other people too that he was involved in. I can't remember. I think was it the Drake? I can't remember who it was. You guys, my memory is bad. Put in the chat if who the other people were, because I'm getting all of the guys mixed up.
if you slide down, maybe it's in the
Drake
article.
Bell was one of. Oh, read the article.
Yeah, if you slide down, it was.
I'll read it, okay?
Yeah.
Dan Schneider is taking producers of Quiet on the Set to court, claiming they defamed him by falsely portraying him as a child XA, okay, at Nickelodeon. I can't say certain words. Let me make it big so you guys can kind of see it. And you guys know why. So just read along with me. That's better. As a child blank at Nickelodeon and ruining his reputation. The famed TV producer just filed a defamation lawsuit obtained by TMZ, slamming the docuseries as its creators, including Warner Brothers. He's got a lot of nerve. Discovery, Maxim Productions, and Sony Television, and others for falsely implying he blank and aid the child actors who worked on his show back in the day. He's got a lot of nerve. That's Kel. I can't remember which children exactly he worked with. That's Britney Spears' little sister. I can't remember her name. I think her name is Jamie Lynn Spears. That's Drake. So it was him. Let me keep reading. That's Ariana Grande. First of all, I think it's horrible that children work. Okay. I think children shouldn't be working. They should have a childhood, and their parents make them work and then they take their money. And that's just awful. It screws a lot of people up. We had a conversation about this the other day, who was screwed up in Hollywood. That was a child star. Now, not all of them, but a lot of them are screwed up. But now you add these kind of people in charge of them, and your parents are doing whatever this person says so your child can keep making money. I would be crazy too. It says Dan's lawyers don't mince words, blasting Quiet on the Set, the dark side of kids TV as a hit job. As you know, Dan created the Amanda Show. Drake and Josh, he did do Drake Bell. And Zoe, and Britney Spears, little sister. iCarly, I used to love that show. Victorious during his tenure at Nickelodeon. And in QoS, he was the main focus. This man is disgusting. Dan's lawsuit alleges the docuseries used manipulative editing techniques to create a false impression of what kind of manipulation editing will make you look like a pedo? I think it was the things that happened that made you look like a pedo. And even then, nobody called you a pedo. You're guilty. You fat ooh. I can't stand him. I can't stand him. He should never work again in Hollywood, and especially around children. The suit claims the defendants tried to lump Schneider into the same bucket as two other convicted child blank offenders who worked on some of the Nickelodeon shows. He says the defendants did it all for clickbait.
Yeah.
I can't. You're disgusting. And now you're saying that they made this stuff up on you and made you look bad for clickbait? When we got Amanda Bynes still out of her mind to this very day?
Yeah, he said he feel used for clickbait and ratings and that because nobody ever told on him.
He's disgusting. He's disgusting. I wish you would go to court. Please have it on camera so we can watch it. Go to, like Court TV. I'm gonna watch if it's open to the public, I'm gonna watch every single episode because this man needs to be behind bars. And I wonder if it's going to be a criminal or liable or
no. It'll be just civil. He's suing them for defamation. See, some people don't know when to quit when they're ahead.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, he a free man.
Mm-hmm.
He just don't want the bad publicity.
Mm-hmm.
Right? You see what I'm saying? So pushing the narrative is gonna make people dig deeper. What if going to court, dragging this out, make the people who didn't want to talk speak?
Yeah. I mean, a lot of people are saying that Amanda needs to come out and come forward, but y'all need to back off of Amanda, all of these children, any child, because I get it. You guys want this guy convicted and held accountable for the things that he did. But when something like that happens to you, you have to be ready to talk about it. And if it's still bothering you and you're still lost and because it takes away your self-esteem, I'm gonna cry. It just changes you forever. Amanda Bynes will never be the true person she's meant to be without some serious therapy and coaching and love, lots of love. So don't come down so hard on any child that's been touched because or an adult that still doesn't know how to handle what happened to them, because it's probably one of the worst things that could ever happen to a person. Oh, jeez. He says that the defendants did it all for clickbait, ratings, and views, or simply put, money. As his lawyers put it, Schneider had no knowledge of their A and not complicit in the A. He's saying that he condemned it once it was discovered, and critically was not a child ex-ayer himself. Yes, you were. You can't tell me anything different. I don't care if you admit to it. I don't care if Amanda and the other children don't speak up. I know a P-file when I see one, and you're one. And now you're trying to clear your name so you can get your grubby paws back in Hollywood to mess up other people? Dan goes on to claim QoS made misleading statements and editing techniques in the trailer and several episodes to falsely create the impression that he was a pedophile. I can't. For instance, the lawyer points to the trailer where his rise and success at Nickelodeon was tied to, what the series described as one of the darkest chapters. It is. He's got a lot of nerve. Let me finish this. The trailer then cut to the true crime event graphic, falsely implying the producer had committed a crime against children. The suit claims producers deliberately ignored people who would undercut their narrative. I can't even look at him. I'm disgusted. You pink freak. Why is he pink? Guilt. Schneider goes, go ahead. He's pink. Isn't he pink? He's pink. He's probably talking to someone, lying, and you know how you get flustered? That's what's going on. Schneider does, however, concede that the lawsuit, he was blind to some of his bad behavior toward colleagues, subordinates, and cast members, but insisted such behavior was not in any way connected to child blank A. Kiss my ass. It pisses me off. It pisses me off. He tells TMZ recently the docuseries Quiet on the Set highlighted mistakes. Okay. I'm going to get mad. And let me tell you why. Because I know a person that's very close to me that had been AR'd. The side effects of this will mess up their life.
Mm-hmm.
She'll never get over it. I get the phone calls at night. You bastard. And you worried about your own reputation?
Yep. And
Sorry,
you get
guys.
mad.
I'm very passionate about it.
You get mad because you feel like that he's playing on our intelligence.
I get mad because you are effing up somebody's life. You sick.
No remorse.
What? No, yeah. You mess up. Some people can't have another man touch them ever again. What's wrong with you? Let me finish reading this before I lose my cool. It says, recently the docuseries Quiet on the Set highlighted mistakes I made and poor judgment by exhibit during my time at Nickelodeon, most of which happened decades ago during my early career as a producer, working on the show for Tolan Robbins Productions. There is no doubt that I was sometimes a bad leader. I am sincerely apologetic. That's and regretful for that behavior, and I will continue to take accountability for it. No, you're not taking accountability for it because your ass is still lying.
Right.
Still, he says he had no choice but to take legal action, stating the docuseries is an attempt to mislead viewers for ratings. He adds, they went beyond reporting the truth. I told y'all I get pissed. And falsely implied that I was involved in the facilitated horrific crimes for which actual child, I probably can say that word, I'm gonna skip it, P's, have been prosecuted and convicted. I have no objection to anyone highlighting my failures as a boss. Child, if he don't stop, but it was wrong to mislead millions of people to the false conclusion that I was in any way involved in heinous acts like those committed by child
P's.
Dan is suing for defamation and seeking an unspecified. Okay, you're right. This is civil. And now you want somebody to pay you. Okay, let me finish this. Including punitive, claiming he has suffered mental distress and financial losses as a result of the docuseries.
Mm-hmm.
I am done, people.
This is what I think with the whole thing. When people go through this, instead of just being blessed, I mean, he should feel blessed, not for the things he did, but to be free, right? Because he ain't getting the Diddy treatment. You know, like, he ain't getting none of that. People don't came out and ain't no raid on his shit or nothing, right? But he's coming out here now, taking the opportunity. Okay, well, whew, I got away with that. Let me sue them. So it'll show the public that I was falsely claimed. You know, they threw this bullshit on me, but it's not true. And he think by filing this defamation lawsuit, he'll be exonerated in some type of way.
To this day, the person that I'm talking to will talk about it and cry like it was day one.
Mm-hmm.
He's a bastard. And I hope that this lawsuit
generate
Look,
courage in other people to stand up and speak out.
no, I hope this lawsuit makes him look bad. I hope it does what he's not expecting it to do. He's thinking that it's going to clean up his act, clean up his reputation, so he could say, "No, I went to court for that, and that was false. You know, that's false. I didn't do any of that."
I set that right. I showed them I wasn't no pedophile.
Yeah.
But what it could do, you know, because like really by him just being out in public, having this conversation for the people that he victimized, it brings it back. So they get to relive it just because now you out here acting like you took some kind of accountability for something. You know, maybe this could be his downfall for not knowing when to stop.
I'm going to cover the case. I'm going to cover it. You are pathetic, coward. I don't care how many lawsuits you bring to who, to what, when, and how. I don't care. Your name is mud. These were children.
Yeah.
Child, don't make me. I get heated. I get heated because to this, you know, I talk to people I love. This has happened to people I love.
You get heated because it's something serious, and then it's not something, you know, we normally come on, laugh and joke about something, but he's making a mockery out of ruining people's lives. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy.
And I don't even have any words to say to the victims. Perry, what would you say? I would say, I'm sorry that happened to you.
Yep. And I would say prayers out to you, and I hope one day you can find some type of healing. Yeah, that's all you can say. I mean, yeah.
Sometimes these stories get to me.
Hopefully one day justice will be served. I can say that too. That it never take back the memories or the pain these people went through. But at least you get some kind of satisfaction knowing some kind of justice was served.
Let me see what the audience are saying, because this stuff is going up. Hi, Val. She says, yes, he was one of the nerds on Head of the Class. Oh, my gosh. With Robin Givens. I remember that show. Then got in a power position and was power drunk. Taking advantage of kids. I got to stop. I ain't know I get so mad because I, you know, these people are never the same.
No.
Let's see what else other people are saying. It's very sad. I pray they all heal from their trauma. That's what it's trauma.
Yeah.
It's trauma. One more and then I got to stop. I got to stop. Please seek treatment. It was not your fault. She's talking to the victims. It was not your fault. And you could say it 100 times. And I haven't been in their shoes, but they, you know, I don't know if all or just the people I love, they don't hear that. They feel like it's their fault.
Right. Damn.
Y'all, let me move on because I done lost it. I'm sorry, I'm yelling again. I yell every day. I try not to yell, you guys, but it's just sad. But anyway, that's what happened. Let me move on before I lose it. Sorry, guys. I did lose it for a minute. Sorry for the yelling. Sorry. All right. Let's go on. Let's talk about Tyrese. Tyrese is getting on my damn nerve. Let me tell you why, okay? Tyrese is a singer. He started out being a singer. And he was a model. He was handsome back in the day. Does everybody lose their looks, Perry, with age? He lost his looks. The boy looks a mess. Huh?
Typically they do, like their looks age, put it that way.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Because I don't look like what I used to look like. Yeah, everybody looks different.
Maybe I'm just an exception to the rule.
Perry, you don't look like you did when you were so thin, you look sick. So I'm glad you put on weight as you gotten older. You looked sick. Perry was the kind of guy, I used to call him the lowercase L. We used to make fun of him. He could eat whatever he seen in sight and not gain weight. And he looked sick. And my sons are going through that now. My youngest was like, when am I going to gain weight? Don't worry, it'll come. Your body starts changing at 30, and then it's downhill after that. But anyway, I used to think he was so cute and so attractive and all of that. But he's recently, I would say in the last 6 years, he's been acting like somebody who's been on drugs. I'm just gonna tell it like it is, Tyrese. And he's pissed off because he got a divorce and the judge is making him pay child support. Okay. And now he's upset. So we had to deal with that. Let me give you an example of what we've been going. No, I got to play the tape. Now, he did this a couple years ago and it's gotten worse. Okay. Like, it's called child support. He's so dumb. He's so dumb. Take a listen to this and you guys will understand my frustration. All of this over child support.
So I'm saying this to all of the fathers. You know, compassion is being able to understand the seat and the reality that someone else is sitting in. That's compassion. It's not about the seat that you're sitting in, The Rock. It's about the seat that everybody's sitting in. Look at this. You take my one from me? I'm not gonna sit here and paint the picture of systematic racism. I'm just gonna say the uninvolved fathers has made it bad for the involved fathers because our voices are some way, somehow being drowned out. When the real fathers show up, when the real fathers that really love their kids and really are standing with their babies are there, because they're in the presence of so many fathers who may not care or being accused of not caring, they're not able to tell the difference. The Christians, the men that wake up every day, the men that wake up every day to focus on one thing.
Hey, no Diddy, man. No Diddy.
Don't take my baby, please. Don't take my baby. Don't take my baby.
Now, look, y'all, I'm not trying to be insensitive, but the word is on the street that he's on drugs.
I don't know what he's on.
He's on drugs. He's on drugs. He didn't cuss out DJ Envy. Did y'all hear that? He didn't cuss out. Like, get off the drugs, okay? Stop going on here complaining. Now he on here. Now, that was a couple years ago. Now he's at it again, crying. I missed the whole thing. They said he was crying again. And this time he's saying that because his ex-wife, the same woman, the judge didn't make her pay for college and she should be able to pay for college. So he wrote a 127 document to the judge, 127 pages. Tyrese, lay off the drugs. Damn. And it's called, that's what happens when you divorce and the wife doesn't make as much money as you. Coming to social media, crying to us, what can we do about it? Shut up and get off the drugs.
And at the end of the day, being a father is being a father, whether you got the mother support or not. If you want to be this father and say, don't take your child, take care of your child. Do what you can for your child and don't cry about it.
You got a bad reputation, Tyrese. You better clear it up. You know, just in case they want to make another one of the movies. What's the movie called that he was in?
Oh, Tyrese? Something
about driving. It's a very crash. I can't think of it. But
was it Crash? Oh, okay.
I can't think of the name of it. You guys, listen, if you want to do another movie, then you got to get off the drugs, all right? Just say no. Right? And stop running to the internet with your problems. Nobody's feeling sorry for you anymore. The word around town is that you like to get high and then go on social media. Like, please, fast and furious. That's it.
It's always a problem with him. It seems like, I mean, and I don't follow the guy, but I do check Instagram and stuff. And half the time he's always at Home Depot. Is that him? That be at Home Depot fussing at people? I'm sure it's him.
With everybody, because you know he's cracked out of his mind. Now maybe it's not crack, because you know, as Whitney Houston said, crack is whack. But you on something, child, get off of it.
he ain't gonna make it racist. Man, look.
He tried to bring his race into that. Child, stop. Just Tyrese,
Oh,
please
man,
go
come
somewhere
on,
and
brother.
sit down. All right, let's talk really quickly. I gotta speed this up because I want to finish watching that.
Okay.
Oprah Winfrey and MoNique, they're still at odds with each other. I think that by Oprah acting like that never happened, made things worse. We all know that Oprah's going down a dark, slippery slope. People don't understand it that have not been watching her moves. I loved Oprah until the younger kids on the show was like, "Oh, you like Oprah? She's, she doesn't do much for the Black community." And I was like, "Don't talk about Oprah." And they were like, "You old people need to grow up." But when I looked into it, they are absolutely right. Oprah Winfrey hooking up with the Weinsteins, getting a part of the Good Old Boy Network, and only worrying about herself,
Right.
not paying Taraji what she deserves. Just be like Oprah Winfrey cannot relate to being poor anymore or average, and cannot relate to being Black anymore. I hate to say it that way. She went downhill.
That's true, Sharrell. Like, I mean, because I guess once you support people at a younger age and but not really following the moves they make, you just continue to support them. Because I was talking to my youngest son and some of his friends, and they had mentioned Oprah. I said, "Oh yeah, Oprah was great. This and this." They all paused, looked at me, and said, "She a sellout." And I'm thinking, what's wrong with these kids? Until you start to catch back up on what Oprah is doing, and it's just crazy.
I always complain about people maybe 45 or younger. I call them dumb and all this, but really, that's the new. I like the 20s and 30s, the way that they think. You know what I mean? So I can give them advice, but they can also give me advice too.
Right.
And Oprah's just went downhill. What she did to MoNique was horrible. She had the girl blackballed for 13 years. And then when it was outed that you had her blackballed for 13 years, you lied and said that never happened. So I don't blame MoNique for never forgiving you. I'm never going to forgive you for what you did to MoNique. And then I got to add Taraji in there, Fantasia in there. All of the girls on the set of The Color Purple. You're a liar. You didn't pay them what they deserve because you're a part of this clique in Hollywood, one of the elite. They let you in. I don't know why they let you in. You came in through Harvey Weinstein, who you're still supporting, by the way. You want to blackball MoNique for 30 years, but you also want to turn a blind eye to Harvey Weinstein. And you're probably a part of the group that is paying for the lawyers and then trying to get them out. That's you. But you said it didn't work. What did you say you just read, Perry? That they're gonna.
Well, no, okay. It's still not for sure. I mean, because it got overturned, so he's sort of free from that. But he got the sentence in L.A. But the prosecution is gonna try to. That they asking the judge to redo the trial in September, right after Labor Day. So I'm not sure if it's locked in yet, because I'm sure his people are gonna still try to fight it. But if so, but they saying that if it do happen, the two main people, that like two main witnesses for the prosecution, got to go back through that trial again.
That's horrible for the victim.
Yeah.
How many times are you forcing these victims to relive it? It's horrible. I got to stop here, though, because I got to move on. So I guess Cat Williams kept his promise, took MoNique on tour with him, the comedy tour. And then this is her dragging the hell out of Oprah and I think Tyler Perry. Take a listen.
She ain't forgot.
Oprah Winfrey, you Tyler Perry. It was like you're going too far. I love that black raggedy bitch. I love that black simple-minded mother. I love Oprah Winfrey's black ass. And we just need to bring her back to black. We need to bring that back to motherfucking black. Are you an Oprah Winfrey fan? Yes. Okay, well I'm not apologizing. But any motherfucker I say, what's your name, brother? Bill. What do you say? Melvin. We need you to help us bring that bitch back. I need you to bend her to fuck and fuck like a Nashville, Tennessee nigga would and bring that bitch back to black. Oh, bitch, be quiet. You gonna get some money out of it, shit.
And the worst part to all of this is that Oprah Winfrey's already rich. It's not going to hurt you to help others. You selfish person.
Yeah.
Why wait to get to 70 and be as selfish as you want? Like, it's about giving back at that point. Most older people are more about helping and realizing the mistakes that they did early on in life. Oprah's getting worse with age, not better.
Well, that's
terrible. All right, I will usually take comments, but I want to hear this tape really quick because this girl is going off. Let's finish listening to the last 3 minutes.
The cursing pastor?
The cursing pastor. I can't.
Yeah.
Is this it? Hold on. No, that's not it. Let me start it over. Because I'm shocked that he's a pastor.
Is it just me? Some kind of way I felt sorry for him just a little bit.
You feel sorry for the pastor? Please.
No, I mean not because she got his ass.
You don't even know what he did. Let me play it.
Oh, there's
Hello. Oh, I'm sorry, I must be in the studio. Oh, okay. Give me 2 minutes. Okay.
Did she stop and answer the phone?
Yeah, that's cool.
Okay. He looks scared.
Now what you say?
She'll be back.
What you say? Now tell me why the fuck you really mad. You really mad, goddamn it, because you kept calling my motherfucking phone last night because I wasn't at home. You tell me something. You got what the fuck I need to be here for? We like the same motherfucking thing. What the fuck I got to be here for?
So if you fucking somebody, they don't have a place for you to stay.
They don't need no motherfucking place for me to stay. Bitch, my name on this motherfucking house too.
To the day.
Bitch, you crazy than a
Wait, did she say he
until I get motherfucking ready to go because I can't.
Did she say he was with somebody else? Oh, she gonna let him have it. You got to know.
Yeah. She.
Oh, like what are wrong? Men. Sorry, Perry. Men are always. They just can't be trusted. Sorry, Perry. Y'all can't be trusted.
I mean, that's what she's saying. I'm not sure if he really was, but
don't try to defend this old.
Put it out there. I don't know.
Let's keep listening.
You ain't got no other place, motherfucker.
What the fuck you got? What you got? Shut you got? I'ma leave when I get ready. And while you talking this shit, if you had any kind of motherfucking pull or anything, everybody know Big Bad Daddy is if my name was on this motherfucker, you can get me put out of here. But then you hell fucking now, because they use my motherfucking income to get you bitch. Your mama a bitch.
No, your mammy a bitch.
Oh, my mama a bitch.
Yeah.
But then who cleaned up behind your nasty ass? My mama.
Don't I pay your mama?
I snatched it. You motherfucking right, you pay her. That's okay.
I pay your mama.
If you say man in one motherfucking time, I got something for you in the whole motherfucking show. Go in, play with me if you motherfucking want to. What you gonna do? Move in. Come on, Zing, baby. Come on out the way. Because I'm waiting on you to do it. I'm motherfucking waiting on you. Set up. Zing up, move, baby. Because you know not to fucking play me. You know not to motherfucking. Yeah, you better laugh. That's what the fuck you better do. You better laugh. Because you really don't want me to really go there. So you better stop playing with me.
Well, why don't you go?
Oh, no. Why want to do what?
Where did you stay last night?
Well, I stay where the fuck I want to stay. I'm grown.
Okay.
I'm grown.
Am I?
Are you?
You know, you told me a few weeks ago I should have kept mail. I mean,
my name is Mail. See now. And that it wasn't a few weeks ago. Tell me why I said that. Tell them why I said that. I dare your ass.
Why you hollering?
Because mother, you want to play games. So I said it a few weeks ago, right? You should have kept that.
You know what?
But why did I say that?
You never said that.
Why did I say that?
Even more.
Why did I say that though?
I hate.
Why did I say that?
On your motherfucking ass.
Why? Because I want to fuck you like she did.
So many of
Why?
our
'Cause I
young
want to fuck
men
your
and
ass.
women are being
That
killed on the
motherfucker.
streets
Yo,
of
you want to tell it?
and
Tell it,
loved
motherfucker.
ones
You want
are
to tell it? Oh, we got a show tonight, don't we?
people
You
wanting to
damn
even
right.
bury
No,
cremated
is your mic muted?
because while they have insured their cars,
He tried to drown her out. Oh, Lord.
Hey, I was trying to figure out what was going on.
She drug him for filth.
Okay.
I mean, it looks like we got a couple seconds left. I might as well go on and finish it. Hold on.
Yeah, let's see.
And their phones. They have failed to ensure them safety. Well, there is no excuse. Paul Joe with Lincoln Heritage Funeral Advantage. Joe can get your loved one insured for $30,000.
Now he's just showing commercials.
Yeah,
That is insane. Perry, so he goes on Tasha K's show. He goes on Tasha K's app, and then
yeah.
gets mad at Tasha K for what?
On Tasha K Live, and then but he's there. Well, no, he wasn't mad when he came on. He came on to respond, and Tasha said, "Hey, I told you, I'm about to ask you about this." Mm-hmm. And then he'll go and he's like, "I told you, motherfucker, I ain't gonna be responding to that." She said, "But it's only fair, you only here for this and that." But you got to watch it. It was really good. He really goes at Tasha, and some more people he got problems with. You know what I'm saying? So it was sort of wild, but yeah, I mean that was his response because he went there and wanted to get over the argument. You don't want to talk about what happened.
All right, let's pull a couple comments. That was so good. You guys go to Tasha K's app.
Go ahead, and she talked about some stuff that wasn't. That we couldn't hear when he tried to interfere with it.
He did.
I was like, well, Tasha said this thing, but it's get wild, people. So if you want to check it out, go over there.
Ooh, he got to be embarrassed.
Yeah.
Oprah Winfrey and Tyler Perry blackballed MoNique the same way Will Smith blackballed Janet. He did blackball Janet. I cannot deny that. His co-worker from the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air saying she's too difficult to work with. At least Will apologize. He did apologize. I like Will Smith, even though he's with Jada. People don't respect him anymore. Mm-hmm. I just think he's a nice guy. And what you do in your bedroom. Okay, I'm gonna leave it at that. Right. Oprah has done a lot for Americans, be it black or white. MoNique is disgusting. She will never work in Hollywood again. There are always three sides to a story: Oprah's side, MoNique's side, and the truth. Clarissa, I'm not trying to put you on blast or anything. Just name me what, if you want to, what has Oprah done? Because I was really like you before. I loved Oprah. I loved her. I idolized her. And like I said, it took the younger generation to just get me to think different. Like, what has she done? Yeah. What has she done? And then with the whole thing with the not paying Taraji P. Henson, remember that? That's just not right.
Not bringing Whoopi back.
What she did to Whoopi Goldberg is just not right. But I do understand what you're saying. Earlier in her life, she was the best. But when she hooked up with Harvey Weinstein, and now she's a part of that elite good old boys club, now she's the worst.
And then too, right? And then it's true because a lot of times when the argument come out, it's like three sides. But why don't Oprah come out and address it? She got plenty of time.
She tried to clean it up when she told that lie about she wasn't in control of how much money Taraji made. Remember when you paid her peanuts to do your movie?
The best bet is both of them to sit there together and just hash it out. That way we all can see it.
Bonji says she pays tuition for hundreds of young men at Morehouse College. Was it in the past, Bonji? I'm going to assume Bonji's telling the truth because Bonji knows. But I don't know. I don't care, Bonji.
Well, it could be that.
Terrible.
That could be true. I mean, look, a person can do good on one side and be effed up on another. You know what I'm saying? So, just because like some people give to something like that, and I'm not saying this is Oprah, give to charity and make it public so everybody know. So everything else they do is overlooked.
Donna says Whoopi was in the first 2 minutes of the last Color Purple. So remember how she got on there. Oprah did not tell Whoopi that they were even remaking the movie, let alone asked her to be in a small part. That was the director. I can't remember his name at this point. I mean, I'm not trying to make you hate Oprah if you love her, but I just want you guys to look at some of her latest actions. Here, Bonji says this. She gave us Dr. F. I wouldn't be doing nothing for somebody that get on stage and tell me Yeah, well, okay. Yeah, is MoNique being disrespectful? Yeah, but she's frustrated. Would you be frustrated with someone that had you blackballed for 13 years and then when the blackball was over because of 50 Cent, turn around and say that never happened? At least Lee Daniels came forward and said, yes, I was a part of that and I regret that and I'm sorry. When you do somebody like that, you feel, hi, Freddie. Freddie's here.
You still feel hurt.
Yeah, you feel hurt. MoNique hurt. And can you imagine not getting paid what you're worth for 13 years? Sad. Freddie says, all these American billionaires seem to be building underground bunkers in Hawaii. I don't know what they're talking about. Oprah has a scholarship for communication majors at our alma mater, Tennessee State University, and that's the HBCU. I didn't know about that. Your name's Trina too. That's my name. That's my name too. Sharrell's my middle name. They call me by my middle name. I don't know. I just can't. I don't, these are admirable things that you guys are saying, and I have to admit it, but I just don't like Oprah. Sorry, guys. You forgot about Oprah Winfrey's one-time spiritual guide has been sentenced to 99 years in prison after horrific accusations that include, oh, you're talking about Harvey? Yeah, it bothers me that she supports Harvey, but not Michael Jackson, not Russell Simmons, not even support them. Let them come on and speak their piece. She was behind the Neverland documentary. She was behind Russell Simmons documentary, and then she pulled out when the women had bad histories. It's just, I just don't like her. I'm saying it. I'm acknowledging the things that you're saying, so I'm trying to be fair, but I can't help my feelings. But if she, and I believe you guys that she's doing these nice things also, I just can't like her. I don't know why. You don't hear Oprah talking about the girls in Africa anymore. Why? Well, okay, so something happened with the case, and they got the case dismissed because it was supposed to be like a resident mom or something like that. She was a female person, and Oprah was all gung-ho about taking her to court, and then they dismissed it. That's what I'm hearing. I hope that's right. I'm not 100% right. Oh, it's 1 o'clock. I already missed it. All right, you guys. We had a good show today, thanks to the preacher. That was crazy. Let me know your thoughts in the comments section on all the stuff we've talked about today. Oprah Winfrey, and and maybe I'll change my mind if you guys could make me see different. But right now, I just can't with Oprah. Oprah Winfrey. Who else do we have? Dan Schneider.
Yep.
The cousin preacher, Benzino, who wants to free R. Kelly. Are you crazy? That's so ridiculous.
And we had Tyrese.
And then Tyrese. I can't with Tyrese. I'm done with Tyrese. Let me know your thoughts, and we will see you guys tomorrow. We've been doing good because there's really not a lot to talk about in the media. Yeah, that I usually would just take off, but I'm trying to work every day with weekends off. So we've been doing good. So we'll see y'all tomorrow, even if it's just to look at each other.
Yeah. Until then, everybody.
Last words, Perry.
Shit, I'm out.
Hi, everybody. We out.